There are hundreds of different ways to cook a steak. Today, we're going to put the top 3 to the test, and you can decide which one's best. First off, we have our cast iron pan. We're going to use a high smoke point oil. We have avocado oil here today. The whole point of a cast iron pan is to get a nice crust, so you need to dry your steaks first. So we're going to give them a little pat before we season them. And this is how you get that restaurant quality crust. We're going to give a good seasoning to both sides. So when we're cooking a steak, we always remember the 3 R's. The first, room temperature. Let your steak sit at room temperature for 30 minutes before you cook it. The second, red hot pan. You want that pan to be red hot when you put your steak in it. And the third one, do not skip this step. Let your steak rest for 5 minutes before you cut it. So today we're cooking 100% grass-fed New York steaks, and these are a 7-ounce steak. So after 3 to 4 minutes on the first side, we are going to flip that steak. In the last minute of cooking, we're going to add some butter to the pan and some fresh rosemary. That is the sizzle you want to hear when you are pan frying in cast iron. And here we have our beautiful crusted cast iron steaks. And most importantly, do not forget to let these steaks rest for 5 minutes before you cut into them so they can seal all those nice juices inside and be perfectly tender. So good. So for method number 2, we're going to do a reverse sear. So we've got 2 beautiful 100% grass-fed New York steaks. These are about 7 ounces each. We're going to pat them dry, put on our seasoning, season both sides well. We've got our Meridian seasoning here. You can always get these seasoned in store too, but it's great to have some at home. So we're going to put them on this rack. They're going to go into the oven at 250 degrees, and they're going to cook for approximately 20 to 25 minutes until they basically reach the temperature that you want them at, and then you're just going to give them a really quick sear. Okay, so our reverse sear steaks are now at about 125 degrees. So we're going to take them out of the oven. We've got our pan heating up here. We're going to add some high smoke oil, avocado oil. You don't want to use olive oil because it doesn't have a high enough smoke point. It will burn and damage the flavor. So, and we cook these on a rack so that the airflow in the oven gets around and evenly cooks the steak. Now all you're doing is searing, so we're talking 30 to 60 seconds each side. We're going to add a little bit of butter to the pan just to give it that nice buttery flavor while it finishes up cooking, and some fresh rosemary. Okay, we're going to give these a flip. Now you can see you're starting to get that nice crust. All right, and we're going to let these guys rest for 5 minutes before we cut into them. Our last method today is barbecue. So these guys have been at room temperature for 30 minutes. Our grill is red hot. We're going to pat them dry, stick them on here and season them. Here we go. These are our 7-ounce, 100% grass-fed New York steaks. Perfect for the barbecue. They are the perfect grilling steak. So we're going to add our Meridian House seasoning. We're going to season them generously, then we're going to shut this lid and flip them in 3 to 4 minutes. All right, these guys are done. Okay, don't forget to let your steaks rest for 5 minutes before you cut into them to keep them nice and juicy and full of flavor. Okay, let's cut in, see how we are. Be sure to let us know what your favorite method is for cooking a steak.